Hey YouTube, welcome to my fitness channel. So before we actually jump into the grocery haul video, I wanted to come on here and give you a formal introduction because the video you're about to see was the very first video I filmed for you guys, like ever. So I was not as informative as I would have wanted to be when it comes to giving you actual tips or guidelines that will help you shop in a more balanced and healthy way. So I wanted to basically give you 4 key takeaways that you can look for throughout the course of the video. Then you can implement them yourselves next time you go on your own personal grocery shopping spree. Whew. All right, so point number 1. It is possible to eat healthy on a budget. So I get this one a lot. I hear you, organic is expensive, but basically what I'm saying is that it is realistic to eat whole, healthy, unprocessed foods on a budget, and you guys will see examples of that in the actual video. Point number 2, having a balance of foods. So you want to make sure that you have a variety of carbs, proteins, and healthy fats so that you can kind of vary your meals and you don't feel like you're being repetitive and eating chicken, broccoli, and rice over and over and over again. Point number 3, have quick fixes. So this actually goes back and ties in with point number 2. Let's face it, guys, most of us are really busy. The last thing that you want is to have to resort to something out last minute to where you don't really know what you're consuming. Point number 4, you need to be consistent with your grocery shopping schedule, with your foods, and with your meal schedule. Making sure that you shop on the same day of the week so that you're not skipping out on groceries is key, because if you start running out of food, you may resort to eating out. And then same thing with your meals. If you don't kind of have your meals planned in advance, then you might resort to eating out last minute. So those are the 4 key takeaways. I want you guys to be able to freely implement them and manipulate the way that you're shopping so that it can actually make it more wholesome and better for you. So now that that's all said and done, let's go ahead and move into the video. Feel free to laugh at all my rookie mistakes and leave that in the comments. That's totally fine. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like the content, and then subscribe down below. You're actually gonna notice I got this wrong by the end too. I will learn where to point for the subscribe button, but please subscribe to my channel if you guys would like to see more from me. I'd love to create more content for you that really caters to your specific needs. So I gotta get to the gym, y'all gotta get into my video, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so obviously there is a ton of stuff here. I'm going to try to take you through it quickly and kind of why we buy it. We try to do most of our shopping at Costco. I think it's a lot more budget friendly and it allows you to buy in bulk. So just to show you and get started, some of our carb sources, I do have pasta sometimes, but this is predominantly for Jordan. He likes to just get spaghetti. We prefer to get whole grain pasta, but Costco, if you guys are familiar with it, items kind of come and go. If you guys have it at your local Costco, we used to get an edamame pasta that was really high in protein. We prefer that a lot more over this one, but if not, this is still a great carbohydrate. And then for my carbs, obviously we've got our veggies. I predominantly eat veggies at night as a carb source. If I had a really tough workout, I will eat my sweet potatoes. So I kind of pull these out because these are not from Costco. I got these at Trader Joe's because they have smaller ones that are a lot easier to make in the microwave. They do taste better in the oven, but if you're in a rush, you wet this guy, you wrap it in a paper towel, wet the paper towel, throw him in the microwave, and he's good to go. So Obviously, we use spinach. I prefer spinach over lettuce because lettuce just makes me bloat, and I don't feel like it has enough nutritional value versus spinach. The LaCroix over here is just something nice when we need a little bit of flavor. Sometimes I like a little bit of fizz. So I actually love to mix this with my BCAAs. So if you guys want to see another video where I kind of go through some of the supplements that I use, I don't want to deceive you, I really don't use that many, but I really do love to mix my BCAAs with a can of LaCroix, and it is super tasty. Then obviously with the protein sources, mainly in the morning, I always have some egg whites with 1 whole egg. Jordan and I make a big batch for both of us, but for the most part, it's going to be about 2 servings of egg whites. I think 1 serving is 3 tablespoons, and then 1 whole egg, and that's my breakfast in the morning. I've got Greek yogurt. I buy the Kirkland brand, but it's pretty much like your Faye, so it's got no fat. Here we go. Let me see if I can zoom in without making this all blurry. Alright, so here we go. So total fat is 0, total carbs 7, low in sugar. It's only got 4 grams of sugar and 18 grams of protein. So I will throw, gosh, like a 1/4 cup, if even, might be a little bit less, in my oatmeal that I have as my second meal for the day. So that's what that's for. And then we've got our tilapia. So we like to switch up our protein every once in a while, just because we don't want to get bored. So this time we actually went with tilapia. Super easy to make, lots of different ways to make it. And what I do is I'll leave about half of it in the fridge, and then I'll freeze the other half to try to keep this guy fresh. And then something different that we bought is going to be this pork loin. Let me see if I can show you guys. So pork tenderloin. And again, Costco is budget friendly, but you are kind of limited on what you can buy. So it's not like you can get picky with your fat content, but this guy, the total, sorry guys, there's a glare. Total fat content is 2.5 grams. Total carbs 1 gram, protein 24 grams. And then if we do have too much fat that we don't care for, we'll strip some of it. So I will strip some of that if necessary. Then we've got ham. So this guy, obviously, he's got the fat on top. We just kind of cut around it. But other than that, it's really, really lean. And we love to throw this on the skillet with some cinnamon. And we'll have it with eggs. And, oh, God, guys, it's so, so good. And again, pricing, it's pretty good. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. So we got this for $6.58, and it's 2.54 pounds. So love that stuff. And then this is kind of me showing you what we do that's a little bit out of the norm, a little bit outside of the paleo diet we typically follow. I get something like this. I switch up between this and a shrimp bowl that they have, and this is for me to take on the go if I'm in a rush and I didn't have a chance to cook. And so this is something that I like. It's got rice, chicken, and veggies, and honestly, it saves my life sometimes. So there's that. And no, my almonds. So these I usually will throw in my oats, like I had said. And I'll make another video sometime if you guys want of all my snack recommendations, so you can see how I make my protein oats. Or over here, you guys can see that we've got Kodiak cakes. So let me know if you want to see that, and I can definitely do something. Guys, I have stuff everywhere. I can't even do this, and my hands are wet now. Alright, so another lunch option. We got these organic sweet potato crackers. Let me try to grab them. I don't have basketball player hands, so I can't. I'm 5'3", y'all. My hands are tiny. Alright, so got these organic sweet potato crackers, no sugar added. I love to check the ingredients just to kind of see what I'm dealing with. Anytime I see something that only has a few ingredients like this and I can understand what I'm putting into my body, it's a great option for me for when I need something quick and on the go, and again, not following the paleo diet 100%, but it beats eating out. So I grab a couple of these and I take them with me with some tuna. So we just get some tuna cans.
This is just premium tuna in water. I don't like the one in oil, personally. I'd rather put my own olive oil. I know what my fat consumption is, but that's basically what I do. So yeah, guys, that is our grocery haul for today.
Okay guys, so that's basically it. If you have specific questions about why I pick certain things, I would be happy to answer that, or to create additional videos that go into detail about, let's say, what carbohydrates I like to eat, or how I put something together, or like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to see snack options, because I know not everybody wants to be dealing with meals all the time. My lighting, oh my god. I'm still learning how to use my camera, so forgive me if you see me looking up sometimes, or like the lighting just go completely wrong. I'm really trying to learn here. So you're gonna have to bear with me for like, oh my god, there it is again. You're gonna have to bear with me for the first few videos. Anyway, so if you wanna see more from me, just please subscribe. I think it's like right here. Subscribe.